gonna put one of the tracks, gospel tracks, so that you will understand what we are talking about. Now, this track, if you look, sorry, if you look here at the bottom right corner, it says Hindi, in Hindi language, and the other one, this side in AB Hindi, A, also A. So actually, A is the front page of the track, and B is the back page of the track. But this is 12-page tracks, and this track is in Hindi language. Now, when we say tracks, gospel tracks, okay, that means we are saying in all 40 languages, not only in Hindi language, okay? So you might say, well, Basim, how are you going to get all these tracks in 40 languages? The Lord will provide. I am nothing. I cannot do anything. But let me say something before I show you the rest of the languages. There is something so important for every church, for every pastor, for every mission, for every minister to hear what I'm going to say now. And after this graph, then I will continue to show the rest of the languages tracks. Okay, so the next one is this. This is something about the age at which people become believers, believe in Jesus and accept Jesus. Okay, the vertical column represent the percentage becoming Christians, like saved ones, and the horizontal axis is representing the years of age of people. Okay, from the graph you can tell something amazing. What is it? That when a child is from 0 year old to 4 years old, only only 1% of those kind of children, they understand, and then they give their life to Jesus and they are saved. Now let's pass this one. When this child, when it's grown, when his age is between 15 years and 30 years old, but good news, there are 10% of the children, they accept Jesus, but other 90% of these young adult, between teenager and young adult, between 15 and 30, 90% they don't accept, but only 10% of them they accept. And if you go beyond when they are 30 plus to 90 years old, only 4% of this group they accept Jesus. What is the miracle? The story. The story is between 4 and 14 years old. Do you see this column? 85% of this range between 4 years old and 14 years old, these are the good soil that you sow, and you will get a good harvest, a good fruit. Okay, so we should focus, churches, ministers, bishops, pastors, evangelists, all true followers of Christ, to focus on this generation, on the part of this generation between 40 years old and 14 years old, because these are, their hearts is soft, is the soil is fertile, and the people are sensitive to the voice of God. 85% of them, that once they pass the 14, then you know what's going to happen as a teenager, and what is going to see on internet and the world, and etc. And then after 30, okay, they focus on money, on sex, on all other stuff, and then they go to the unknown destination. And that's why I want to tell you that it's very important for you to join us in this ministry, in at least in distributing tracts. Okay, they are very cheap. If you want, we can order them for you and send them to you in any language, whether if you are living in Chinese community language, or among Indian community language, or among African community language, whether in India or in America or Canada or Australia or Europe. This is a very ready to go, and you could use those tracks, distribute them, tons of methods that you want to use. Now, let me jump quickly now to the rest. So I showed you that the first track, it's in Hindi. The second one, as you see here, is in Russian language. Okay? So they are ready to go. If you have Russian communities near you. And the third one, Hausa of Africa. The fourth one, Yoruba of Africa. The fifth one, Pashto of Afghanistan. The sixth, Farsi of Iran. And well, when I say Farsi of Iran, it's not just Iran. Iran, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. All these, they understand Farsi. The other one, Turkey language, and then Chinese language. And I'm going to stop here, give this slide to Pastor Vance. But before do that, I want to just give, in general, is excuse me, that this project of the 1040 window, okay, it is giving all what anyone on the face of earth needs to hear about the Bible, about the gospel, about Jesus, and how to get saved. Okay, all those tracks I was talking just about this line. Okay, so you have one item, two, three, four, five, six, and there are more, of course. And these are in all languages, in 40 plus languages. Really, they are in 40 plus languages. And soon I'm going to show you something else about 40 languages. But I will leave it now. Yeah, these are the 40 languages. But I would like to Pastor Vance to say something, and then I will show you all these 40 languages, not just as a slide. You yourself, you can go and log in to visit the site, and you will see the base. This is not completed. It's not complete project. We just started. Okay, it's just started. Let's say we have accomplished, let's say, 15%. It will take another 3 to 4 months or 5 months until the whole package will be packed full of all these documents, audio or video or whatever. Okay, so but now, before I turn it into to show you the website, how to go and see yourself, and like for example, if you click some of them like Hindi or Farsi or let's say African or Russian, you will see some of the content, but the others are nothing, empty, because we just started building this big tower.